Welcome to Brindavan, a Parthasadi family Samarpanam to our beloved parents, a space for enjoying Vaishnava Sampradaya, Slokas, songs, Divyadesa Pasarams, and much more. Namaskaram Bhagavatas. In our Vishnu Sahasranamam, Ayiram Namangal, Ayiram Gunangal series, we will see the Arthanubhavam of Slokam 41 today. रामानुजदयापात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणं श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यं वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकं श्रीशैलेशदयापात्रं दीपत्यादिगुणात्मकं यतीन्द्रप्रवणं वन्दे रम्यजामातरं मुनिम्
उद्भवः क्षोभनो देवः श्रीगर्भः परमेश्वरः करणं कारणं कर्ता विकर्ता गहनो गुहः.
The first nama in Slokam 41 is Udbhavaha. He gives deliverance from the family bondage or the samsara bandham to those who worship the happening of his being bonded by a rope by his Yashoda Mata in the Krishna avatar. Krishna as Damodara, the incident, and gives them moksham and eternal bliss, just like he gave moksham to the asuras who had become a tree because of a curse during the Damodara incident. The nama is Udbhavaya Namaha. Nammalvar in his Tiruvamuri 3.3.1 on Thiruvengadam sings about how we should be subservient or we should be his adimai. We should do Sharanagati to Bhagavan by knowing about him and reading about him. ஒழுவில் காலம் எல்லாம் உடனாய் மன்னி வழுவிலா அடிமை செய்ய வேண்டும் நாம் தெழுகுழல் அருவி திருவேங்கடத்து எழில்கொள் சோதி எந்தை தந்தை தந்தைக்கே. The second nama is Kshobanaha. He combines the bounded ones and Prakriti, or the primordial matter, and binds them during creation and recreation after the deluge. So, the Jivatmas are made out of 5 elements, as we said: Vayu, Agni, Earth, Water, etc. He creates a confusion of minds of the bonded ones of the Jivatmas. So, he ensures that we do not know from where we came, from where we go. So that is the confusion we always have. And he is the one who creates us and who gives us moksham as well. The nama is Chobanaya Namaha. The third nama is Devaha. He binds us with the rope of illusion or his Maya Shakti. Just like we tie the animals like tiger, the pig, and other animals like the dog, the horse, everything is tied by humans to ensure that they go in the path that we direct them to go. Similarly, Bhagavan ties us up with the Maya Shakti or his illusion. So he is Devaya Namaha. Since Bhagavan is the Maya Murti who ties us up with the rope of illusion or his Maya Shakti, Nammalvar's Pasuram comes to our mind at this time. Tiruvamuri 5.8.10 on Tirukudandai. He sings on Sarangapani Perumal Aravamudan in Tirukudandai. Vara Arvai Varvan Maya Maya Murtiyai Ara Amudai Adiyen Avi Agame Tittipai Tira Viraigal Tira Ennayandai Tirukudandai Ura Unakat Pattum Adiyen Innam Udalveno. He says, please come. My Maya Murti, you are so sweet in my mind, and you will solve all my problems. The Bhagavan Tirukudandai, Aramudan. And I will get redemption from the cycle of birth and death from you. Adiyen innam udalveno. I do not want this human form. Bhagavane, please come. Garbham is to reside. So the next nama we see is Sri Garbha. Sri is Sri Mahalakshmi. He keeps Sri Mahalakshmi inseparable from him always. She is always with him and he keeps her in his chest. Even during his sporting activities, even during his creation activity, he keeps her always with him, and that is why she gets that status, and she is so very close to him and always with him. Sri Garbha. Nama is Sri Garbhaya Namaha. Nammalvar in his Thiruvaimozhi 9.10.10 on Tirukkannapuram sings about how Tayar is so close to Perumal all the time and how Perumal has her in his chest. Illai allal எனக்கேல் இனியன் குறை அல்லி மாதர் அமரும் திருமார்பினன் கல்லில்லேந்த மதில் சூழ் திருக்கண்ணபுரம் சொல்ல நாளும் துயர் பாடு சாராவே. This is when I pray to Bhagavan of Tirukkannapuram, who has Tayar in his chest. Alli Madar Amarum Thirumarbinan. I do not have any allal, I do not have any problems, and I do not have any deficiencies or any wants. எனக்கேல் இனி என் குறை, குறை ஒன்றுமில்லை கோவிந்தா அப்படின்னு சொல்ல. Next we see Parameshwaraha. He is voluntarily embraced by Goddess Sri Mahalakshmi. Sri Mahalakshmi is always very close to him and she is always with him, as we saw. And in our Paddhati, Mahalakshmi has a superior place where we approach Bhagavan through Tayar, because she is close to him and she takes him as the protector of the world, and she tells him to protect his bhaktas and her children. The nama is Parameshwaraya Namaha. In Srimad Ramayanam, we very well see how Rama, Lord Rama, when he took the Rama Avataram, shone very much with his beautiful Sita was there, even more. Just as the Lord Mahavishnu is always shining with Sri Mahalakshmi. Similarly, Lord Rama shone more with when he was with Sita, as per Srimad Ramayana. Next we see Karanam. He is instrumental for his devotees to attain him. He is the Upayam. The Jnanendriyam and the Karmendriyam are a minuscule part of Bhagavan's power, and therefore he is called Karanam. We have a part of Bhagavan in us as Antaryami. The Jnanendriyam are the organs or the senses which he has given us for gaining knowledge. The Karmendriyam are our physical action organs with which we can do. Upanishad says, everything that is seen by the eyes and heard by the ear is Narayana, indicating that all knowledge and actions are directed by him. He is the director, we are the executors. He makes us do all the actions that he wants us to do. So he is the instrument. He is the Karanam. Nama is Karanaya Namaha. Next we see Karanam. We saw he is the instrument. He activates all the organs. He is the Upayam. He activates all the organs of a human and makes them function as they should. There is a reason for everything, for the hands, the eyes, the legs, and the brain, the knowledge. He makes them act as they should. He is the means to attain him. The destination is him. That is the Upayam. The pathway to attain him is also Bhagavan. He is the Karana. So he is the Upayam and the Upayam, both is Bhagavan. Nama is Karanaya Namaha. Next we see Karta. He is the independent one who does all the acts. He is the one who does everything. He regards the pleasure or pain of the jivas more than the jivas. He realizes that. And the individual soul who reaps the fruit of his actions considers the resulting pleasure or pain of his own. So whatever we undergo is also felt by Bhagavan. And in fact, he feels that more than what we do. So that is why he gives us redemption or solution to anything that we undergo. In Taittiriya Upanishad, Bhagavan says, I will take several forms and manifest in many ways. He will take different forms to help us. Many times we say, Bhagavan Manusha Rupena. Bhagavan does not come down to each one of us. But when we have a problem, he comes in the form of someone or something that helps us. That something is considered as Bhagavan. So he is the Karta. That is why we always have to respect everybody and see the Bhagavan in them and not the color or the caste or the type of person he is, the good person, the bad person. In everybody there is Bhagavan. It is a gunas which change. So he, Bhagavan is a Karta. Nama is Karte Namaha. We see in this Nama how Bhagavan feels with us. In Srimad Ramayana, it is said, Chakravarti Tirumagan, Lord Rama is very sad when his devotees face difficulties. Of course, the difficulties we face are because of our own actions, but Bhagavan still feels sad about it. And he rejoices and is very happy when we are happy, just as a father. So, a father always relates himself to his children's happiness and sadness. Similarly, Bhagavan, the Vasudeva or the Vasudeva, the father of all of us, we are one Kudumbam, one family under him. Vasudeva Kudumbam. So he feels sad and he feels happy when we have some difficulties, when we face difficulties, and when we are cheerful and happy. Nammalvar in his Tiruvamozhi 5.6.4 sings about how Perumal says that everything is him. All the actions are him. செய்கின்ற கிதி எல்லாம் யானே என்னும் செய்வான் நின்றனகளும் யானே என்னும் செய்துமுறை இறந்தவும் யானே என்னும் செய்கை பயன் உண்பேனும் யானே என்னும் செய்வார்களை செய்வேனும் யானே என்னும் செய்ய கமலக்கண்ணன் ஏறக்கலோ செய்ய உலகத்தீர்க்கு இவையன் சொல்லுகேன் செய்ய கனிவா இளமான் திறத்தே. He says the Kamalakannan, the lotus side Bhagavan, is everything. All the work is everything. Everything. All the effects are him. He does everything. All the effects, the cause and the effects, everything is Bhagavan. Next we see Vikarta. He changes. He feels sad or happy when he finds his devotees happy or sad. Next we see Vikarta. He changes. He is sad or happy when he finds his devotees sad or happy. When we have a problem, we are sad. We don't know what to do. Then he also feels sad. Then he gives us a solution to the problem. Then when we are happy, when we achieve something, it's actually we are not achieving. We have to surrender everything to Bhagavan. It is his actions. So, he is happy when we are happy. So his mood also changes, or his feelings towards us change as we change, just like humans. Why does this happen? Because he is very affectionate towards us. We are his children. He is our father. So just like the father is happy or sad, when the child is sad, can the father be happy? No. The father is also sad. The father wants to help the child. Similarly, Bhagavan, being our father of the Vasudeva Kudumba, he also feels along with us. He has so much of affection towards us, and he identifies himself with us, with all his bhaktas. So the moment we surrender to him and say, Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanamastu, he is there with us, and he follows us and helps us in all possible ways. So he is Vikarta. Nama is Vikartaya Namaha. Next we see Gahanaha. This is a continuation of the previous Nama. It also says how Bhagavan has a great quality of treating the joy and sadness of his devotees as his own. He owns us. So any of our feelings are also part of him. Whatever we feel, he is a part of him. He is such a great, beautiful, supreme Father that he is always with us. And he identifies with us. He is within each one of us as Antaryami. So that inner soul or Antaryami feels along with us and he treats us as his own. All our feelings become part of Bhagavan's. The Nama is Gahanaya Namaha. The last Nama in Slokam 41 we see is Guhaha. We see how he is the protector and how he is a part of all of us as Antaryami and feels one with us. With all the above qualities, he protects all of the world, each one of us, and grants us eternal bliss to his devotees. So once you surrender unto him, he gives us eternal bliss at an appropriate time, whenever he should. Bliss doesn't come instantly. Bliss has to be earned. We have to pray to Bhagavan. We have to worship him. We have to surrender ourselves to him. And we have to have Mahavishwasam. We have to believe that Bhagavan can do And He is the only one who can grant us bliss. So that is where it comes from. The Nama is Guhaya Namaha. Now let us see two pasarams of Bhagavan's protective acts. Govardhanagiri lifting is one of the most important things that Bhagavan did during the Krishna Avatar, when he protected all of the people in Ayarpadi, when Indra made Varuna Bhagavan incessant rain. So Bhagavan, how he protects the people. Kundamedi Kulir Mare Kattavan Andregnalam Alanda Piran Paran Senduser Tiruvengadamalai Ondrume Tora Namvinai Oyume. Namalvar says that Bhagavan who lifted the Govardhanagiri and protected the people from the rains. And the same Bhagavan who took Trivikrama to give Mahabali Moksham and make Indra the most superior person. Under Jnalam Alandapiran, he measured the three worlds. We have to go to that place. That same Bhagavan is in Thiruvengadam, in Tirumala Tirupati. And if you pray to that one Bhagavan, Namvinai Oyume, all our problems will be solved and we will get eternal bliss. This is Namalvar's Thiruvaimozhi. Now we see another pasaram from Thirumangalvar in Thiruvallikeni, Parthasarathi, Venkatakrishnan Perumal. மீனவர் பொய்கை நாள் மலர்கள் கொய்வான் வேட்கையினோடு சென்றிழிந்த தான் அமர் வேழம் கையெடுத்து அலற கர அதனை காலின் கதுவ ஆனையின் துயரம் தீர புல் ஊர்ந்து சென்று நீ ஆழி தொட்டானை தேனமர் சோலை மாடமாமயிலை திருவல்லிக்கேணி கண்டேனே. He says that Bhagavan who came instantly to protect Gajendra, when the elephant, when he was held by the crocodile who was biting him in his leg. Kara adanai kalinai kadva. So when Kara is crocodile, when the crocodile is holding the Gajendra and he is calling, Bhagavan comes instantaneously. And Anayin Tuyaram Tira. So he protected the elephant. He got a solution. He came and sent into Adi Tottane. So when he sent his Sudara Chakram and killed the crocodile and gave moksham to that asura as well, and also gave moksham to Gajendran, that Bhagavan who is in Thiruvallikeni, I see him in Thiruvallikeni, Parthasarathi as Venkatakrishnan. These are the two protective acts which we will see out of many of the acts that we see of Bhagavan. Even in our day-to-day experience, many of us have always said, Bhagavan came and helped me in some rupa. To summarize Slokam 41, he gives deliverance from the family bondage or the samsara bandham to those who worship his Damodara form. When his mother Yashoda Mata ties him with a rope and he gives deliverance to the two asuras in the form of the tree. He mixes the bound ones or the jivatmas with Prakriti or the primordial matter and binds them during the creation and recreation after the deluge. He binds the humans with a rope of illusion, just like we tie the animals and ensure that they go in the path we expect them to go. That is his Maya Shakti. He keeps Sri Mahalakshmi in his chest always, and both of them are inseparable. He keeps her always with him, even during his actions of creation. In turn, Sri Mahalakshmi, voluntarily embraces him, and she considers him as the protector of the world and recommends him or talks to him about taking care of her children or their children. The Jnanendriyam and the Karmendriyam are a minuscule part of Bhagavan's power, and it activates all the organs of the humans and makes them function as they should. He feels sad or happy when he finds his devotees happy or sad, because he has so much of affection with them, and he binds himself with us. He protects the world with his auspicious qualities and grants eternal bliss to his devotees. So this is the greatness of Bhagavan, or his Kalyana Gunas, and how he is the protector and how he feels a part of us. He is a part of us, or we are a part of him. He is within each one of us as Antaryami, and he comes in different forms, Bhagavan Manusya Rupena, to help us in different situations. This brings us to the end of Slokam 41. See you all in 42.